Gentle yoga. Today we're doing gentle yoga to alleviate stress and anxiety. So we have a super relaxing, meditative type practice tonight. Grab your blankets, cushions, create your gentle yoga vibe, and we are going to start seated. So once you have what you need, maybe grab in a folded blanket or cushion and find your way to seated. And take a moment as you establish your hips, maybe rock a little side to side to just make sure, look around, make sure you got things arranged, the doors closed, the phone's on silent, whatever you need to do so that you make sure you're free of distractions. We got 40 minutes of gentle yoga and then an optional meditation afterwards if you'd like to stay logged on. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Let's take a big breath in, roll the shoulders up to the ears. Big open mouth exhale as you roll the shoulders back and down. And do that again. Roll the shoulders forward and up. And then roll it back and down one more time. And then we'll reverse the circle and go the other way. And I invite you, so back and up and then forward and down. I invite you to soften your eyes. And so often when we're stressed or we have that anxiety, one more circle with the shoulders. All right, our eyes are wide, we're scanning for threats, and so softening the eyes will really help. Keep the shoulders back, take the hands to your knees, and we're going to circle the torso around. Maybe you inhale as you circle forward and then exhale as you circle back. Kind of find your way around here. And then reverse and go the other way. When we're stressed or we're experiencing anxiety, our focus tends to narrow. And so as we start this practice, I want you to allow your awareness to open up. Now you're aware of your breath, aware of your body and the space around your body, aware of sensations in the body as you move. Even aware of the thoughts and the feelings. Right? There's space for all of it. But let that awareness open up. You're here now. What's here? Go ahead and bring yourself to center. We're going to extend the right leg out. Sole of that left foot on the inside of the thigh. Bend that right knee a little bit. Take the arms overhead. And then drop your right arm down and your left arm reaches up and over. Keep that left hip anchored. Open up the heart. Take a big breath. Then exhale, bring it back to center. And let's do the other side, up and over. Keep both hips anchored. Open up your heart. On your next exhale, bring it back to center. And then we're going to fold over that right leg. Ooh. Relax your head. You got 5 big breaths here. Drop the shoulders. Often when we're stressed, we're less responsive. Even our immune system is less responsive when we're stressed. So right now, we're learning to self-regulate. Taking a big breath in and a slow breath out, letting ourselves be right here. Remembering that you do have control. You have control of your breath. You have control of how you move your body. So find what feels good. Take one more breath, and then on your exhale, slowly roll it up. And then we're going to fold that right leg. And whatever shin you had in front, I want you to put the awkward shin in front so that you're sitting the other way. Take the hands to the knees and then draw that circle again. Can you slow it down so you're not moving, your breath is moving you? The inhale happens for half of the circle. Maybe it's when you come forward. And the exhale happens as you go back. You're waiting for your breath to guide you. In this process of learning to self-regulate, we have to teach our bodies how to be safe again. Go ahead and reverse the direction when you're ready. And part of that relearning of stability is learning to slow down, to be mindful and aware of what's right here. Finish up this last circle. Bringing it back to center. And take the left leg out. Make sure you're right on top of the sit bones. We always want to remind the body, okay, ground into what's touching the floor. And then take the arms up. Give yourself a big cactus elbow this time. Oh. And then the arms reach up and we'll take a side stretch, keeping the hips grounded. Softening that elbow, that shoulder. Take a big breath. And exhale, bring it back to center. Let's do the other side. We're going up and over. Take your time. It is okay if you're not exactly with me on every move. That's not the point. The point is you breathing. Exhale, bring it back to center. You connecting, find your forward fold. We want to bend the knees so that this stretch is more about your back than it is your hamstring. Relax the shoulders, drop the head. Take a big breath in. I am safe. I am exactly where I need to be. This gentle yoga practice is essential for my nervous system. And my mind will wander because that's what it does. But my practice today is to observe my thoughts, and when they wander, to bring them back to a slow, deep inhale and a nice long exhale. Even if I have to do that 100,000 times, I just keep tethering my attention back to the breath. One more. On your exhale, you can roll it up. We're going to bend both knees. Take the feet wide and then take your hands behind you. Spread your fingers wide. Fingers can point towards the body. They can point out to the sides. Lean to one side, lean to the other. So you're stretching out your hands. And I would try different directions. You know, maybe you lean and they're pointing towards you, and then you try out to the side. Maybe even try pointing them back and just kind of see. But can you lift your chest? Yeah, our chest gets enough of the caved in most of the day. So here, just big open heart. The heart is an amplifier. So if we can remember to keep our hearts open, it'll help to amplify this different emotion, this different way of being we're trying to get today. All right, place the hands wherever it's comfortable. Flex your toes up to the sky, and then knees fall to the right. You look left. And then you switch. Do that one more each side. Nice. Bring it back to center. And we are going to take ourselves into a supported forward fold. And so grabbing your pillows, blankets, and let me show you how we're going to do this. So you're going to put pillows, blankets, bolsters in front of you. You could also be sitting up on another blanket, like if you want something under your hips. But you're going to pull this in nice and tight, legs open however you need them. You're going to sit up tall, and then we're going to fold over. And we're going to start with our head turned to one side. So go ahead and set yourself up for that. And just work with what you have. When it comes to these sort of, we call these restorative postures in yoga. The idea is to just remind our body, once again, teach our bodies that we're safe, that we are supported. And so it just helps to kind of give your body something to rest on. Now make sure that you're up on your sit bones. So you make sure you lift a little bit out of the pelvis, spine lengthens, and then you fold over. And you might need to rearrange, you might need to readjust your objects, and that's okay. I would love for your pillows to be up against your belly, whatever you're breathing. Yeah, so then, and then turn your head to one side. And I want you to take a big breath and breathe into the back and sides of your rib cage. And as you exhale, where can you soften? How can you soften into this shape? And just focus on that breath. Every time you breathe in, the abdomen expands. And you'll feel this stretching happening through the back and sides of the ribs. It is now safe for me to relax. I am exactly where I need to be. Big breath. Let the abdomen swell, fill up with that inhale so that you can get that stretch through the back. Then go ahead and turn your head the other way and take a few more breaths. Reminding our bodies, teaching our bodies that it is okay to be here. That there is nothing to do. There's nothing to solve right now. The most beneficial thing you can do for your energy, for your productivity, for your health, is to breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. To slow your brain waves down. To open the aperture of your focus. To trust this practice. One more big breath here. And then hands to the ground or your legs, trying to keep your head heavy as you slowly push the spine back up. All right, this next one. So carefully bending your knees, moving slow, moving slow. We're going to take our, I've been doing this a lot lately, and we're just going to keep doing it because it just feels so good. You're going to take your cushions to your side, and you can kind of set this up. I'm going to use 2 folded blankets here. My hips are nice and close, maybe even propped up a little bit, and we're going to go over, and we're going to start with a big side stretch, and then we'll turn it into a little twist. And actually, I'm going to decide, I think I'm going to adjust these. So this is the thing with restorative postures. You might try it and then be like, hold on, I need to readjust my pillows. The hardest part is getting into it. So we're just going to go sideways, up and over. And you might want something supporting your head. Energetically, anytime our head is just hanging out in space, it's very disorienting. But if we give ourselves some sort of pillow, something to rest the head, it feels a lot better. So we want to open up this side, and you can reach the top arm overhead. If that doesn't feel good for the shoulder, the arm can just stay wherever it feels comfortable. And your top leg, you could extend the leg and kind of reach the leg back. So now we're opening up the hip flexor also, but go slow. We're going to be here for a few breaths. Think about breathing into that open rib cage. Soften your eyes if you haven't already. Maybe even close the eyes. There's nothing to see. It's just you feeling your body. Taking a breath. Being present with, all right, what little adjustments would feel good here? Maybe you're good where you are. Maybe there is something you want to adjust. How can you open up the space between the lower rib and the hip bone? And if your attention starts to go back to the people in your life, the circumstances, the situations, the things, the time, can you fall right back into this generous present moment? Take a breath. Your mind is not the only source of intelligence. There's intelligence right here. Your senses, the energy flowing through you and around you. Now let's bring that top hand in front. Bend that top knee if you extended. Head heavy as you slowly come up. And we're going to stay on this side. We're going to come up, lift and lengthen. And I want you to twist your chest towards, so my knees are still on the same side. I'm just going to twist my chest, and then I'm going to lay over my blankets and now turn my head the opposite way of my knees. And the arms can just be by the sides, whatever's comfortable. So So finding your way into this next posture, that little twist. Take a breath. And fall gently into the generous present moment right here. Self-regulating. By slowing down and tuning inward. Yoga frees us from the drama, the saga, the tragedy that our minds create, and allows you to experience the truth, experience your true self. To remind you that you are responsible for your well-being. You are responsible for your own space, your own light. Take a big breath. Let the ribs, let the abdomen expand. Nice slow exhale. Hands on the floor, keeping the head heavy, the eyes closed. Slowly you come up. Take your time, and we're just going to transition to the side stretch the other way. You can just turn around because you already have your blankets and everything there. And we're going to start snuggling the hips nice and close to our pillows and then going into this big side stretch. Oh. So making your way to the other side, nice and easy. And remember, you can adjust things. You are in control. You're in control of making yourself feel good right now. So if there's a spot that feels crunchy or uncomfortable, adjust it. Learning to open your awareness allows you this ability to respond rather than react. That's part of the freedom. So if I feel uncomfortable here, I take a breath. Instead of reacting by clenching or gripping or tensing, I respond by adjusting, softening. If you want to extend that top leg out so you can stretch out that hip flexor. Slowly taking the top hand to the floor, bringing the top knee in, rolling forward a little bit, hands to the mat as you slowly come up. Lengthen the spine, twist towards the mat, towards the pillows, and then we're going to lay over again, turning the head the opposite direction of the knees. And any sort of twist, even this restorative type of twist that we're doing right now, what is occurring on a gentle level in our bodies is kind of like wringing out a rag. And so when we get into twists, you'll notice as you breathe, you'll feel a little bit more restriction. And we want to think, okay, in this restriction, as I breathe, how can I soften and lengthen? How can I let my hips drop down as I breathe into my ribs? And it's very subtle. None of this is extreme. This is all very subtle. Just things to think about as you explore your own self-alignment. Let go of the stories. Let go of your preferences. Just be with what is. Taking it moment by moment, breath by breath. Slowly taking the hands to the floor, pressing into your arms as you slowly come on up. And now for this next pose, this next stretch we're going to do, I want you to have a blanket or a towel. Or it could be a foam roller. It could be a long foam roller too. Absolutely. Or another yoga mat. But what we want to do is kind of create this burrito or taquito. I don't know. Some sort of long cylinder. Everybody like that? Okay. And you're going to lay it kind of at the top of your mat. What we're going to do, let me show you, and then that way you can just lay down and enjoy it. We're going to start with our burrito blanket or foam roller or, I don't know, cylinder something underneath the neck. And we're going to take a few breaths here. And we're going to gradually, incrementally move the blanket down the spine. But let's start with it under the neck. So you just find whatever you have at home, just something to kind of support. We just want it kind of like a burrito style, so a thin kind of cylinder. Another yoga mat works really well. You could do this with a pillow too. You know, work with what you have. I like to keep my knees bent, my feet wide, so my knees kind of fall towards each other. But the legs are up, you know, whatever you want to do with your legs. We have our support underneath our necks, the back of our necks. I invite you to close your eyes and take a big breath. Slowing down the exhale, relax the shoulders. Soften your eyes, relax your jaw. Figure out where you want your arms. Maybe they're down by your sides, maybe they're resting on your belly. And gently rock your head to the right. Rock your head to the left. And we're going to slowly move our support down, kind of towards the shoulder blades. So if you have a foam roller, you can literally just kind of roll back a little bit. But the rest of us are going to roll over onto the side. So you're rolling to your side. You're going to come up a little bit and move your support down. And then you lay back down. So now our support is kind of under the shoulders and our head is dropping back. Now, if this is uncomfortable for your neck, grab another pillow and put it under your head. You can absolutely do that. If you like having your head like this, just be mindful that the back of the neck is long. And I notice here, I like my arms out like cactus elbows. Oof. So I want you to take a big breath into the front of your rib cage, into your sternum, into your heart, and a big exhale out. And remember, you are in control. You are in charge. This is your body, and only you know how it feels in here. We're going to move it again. You know, if you feel like you just want to kind of shimmy to the next spot down the spine, you can, or roll over. Come up a little bit. Scoot it down another inch or two, and then roll back on top. And so now the support should be kind of at the lower ribs. Take your time. There's no rush. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Tilt the chin down a little bit. If you want a pillow under your head, that's fine. Just make sure the back of the neck is long. And I'm feeling like my cactus arms still feel good here, but you can do whatever you want with your arms. Breathing into the front of the ribs. Breathe into your belly. Relax your hips down. Try to relax the legs as much as possible. You might want to kind of scoot the legs, the feet a little further away. You just find what feels appropriate. And remember, you're also in charge of how high that support is. The bigger the support, the more intense this will feel. And we're going to shift so that our support is now at our lower back. I'm finding that I'm at a point where I can press into my feet, lift my hips a little bit, and slide my support down. And that feels easiest for me, but once again, you can roll over and then adjust and then roll back over. So our support is at our lower back now. Breathe into a soft belly. Relax your jaw, soften your eyes, soften your fingers, your toes. We're going to move our support one more time. So this next one, we're going to bring our support under our sacrum, which is right under the back of the hips, kind of like the tailbone. I really want you to get low there, right next to your tailbone, right where your butt crack starts, to be more exact. That's where we want to be. Now, if it feels good, you can bring your knees into your chest at this point and give your knees a hug. Take it slow. It might be one knee at a time. That's okay. Adjust the back of the neck so the back of the neck is long, please. You could stay here, hugging the knees into the chest, or if you'd like, take those legs up to the sky and do some ankle circles. Or if you have any other variations here that your body is asking for, gift it to yourself. Whatever you're doing, we got 5 more big breaths. Take a big inhale. Exhale with an S sound. Go S. It's a very relaxing, releasing type of breathing. You're going to do it again. Breathing in and exhale with that S sound. Just finding what feels good. What does your body want here? Can you soften the ribs down? If your legs are up, we're going to slowly bring the feet down onto the mat, knees bent. Let's find our way there. Gently lift the hips and slide your support out from underneath you. And we're going to prepare for Shavasana. So you could use your support maybe under your knees. If you need a blanket, you can lay a blanket on top of you. Just take a second to shift and adjust and get comfortable. Now we're going to go through a little bit of progressive relaxation. So once you're in your position, shoulders out of the ears, back of the neck long, I want you to Flex your toes and squeeze the muscles in your legs. So tensing up the lower body. Squeeze your booty, take a breath. And then you're gonna release the legs, release the toes. Let the feet flop out to the sides. Then you're gonna make fists with your hands. Squeeze your arms, press your elbows into the floor, press your shoulders into the floor. Take a big breath. And then release the arms as you exhale. And last one, we're gonna scrunch up the face. Clench the jaw, squint the eyes, scrunch up the nose, take a breath, and then exhale, release. Closing the eyes, relaxing the jaw, releasing the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Release, control. Your only job right now is to get soft and heavy and allow the body to find stillness. Gently Bring awareness to your breath. Feel the ground beneath your body. Sense the space above and around you. Your body here in this room, in this space. And allow your first movement to be a big, full belly breath in. Sensing your awareness within and all around. As you wiggle the fingers and the toes and rock the head side to side. Let yourself be guided to slowly bend the knees and roll over onto your favorite side. And take your time rolling over and then slowly coming up to seated. As you sit up tall, take your hands to your heart. And this concludes the gentle yoga portion of our practice. So if you need to log off, I totally understand. Namaste, and thank you for joining us. And if you'd like to hang out for another 8 minutes, we're going to do just a simple meditation. So for our meditation today, starting to find your meditation posture. If you want to elevate the hips and just readjust the space as needed. And take a moment to sit up tall. And for our meditation today, I invite you to take a hand to your heart. And if that ever becomes uncomfortable, you can put your hand down, absolutely. The heart is an amplifier. So no matter what we're experiencing, this drawing awareness, bringing awareness to the heart space is a very therapeutic way to start signaling something else. So softening the eyes, maybe even closing the eyes, relaxing the jaw. And take a big breath. Breathe into a soft body. And let a slow exhale out. And do that again. And let your attention rest on your heart. Maybe feeling the breath and how it moves through the chest. Listening to the sounds your body makes as you breathe. Listening to the sounds around you in the space that you're in. Letting go of any preferences, opinions, judgments about what's going on or what you're hearing. And this hand on your heart reminding you to just be in this generous present moment. right here. Everything is energy. As the breath moves through my body, this is energy moving. Each sound is just a vibration of energy hitting my eardrum. Anything I feel in my body, pleasant or unpleasant, hot or cold, sensation is energy. And coming back to the heart. As soon as we get into this heart space, we go from thinking to feeling. We start to broadcast a different signal. And it really is that simple, just this tuning into my own heart space. I get to broadcast a different signal. And one of the most beneficial signals to broadcast is gratitude. I want you to think of someone that you are very grateful for. And as you picture them, maybe even silently saying their name, take a big breath, breathing into the belly, the ribs, all the way up into the heart, breathing like you are broadcasting for them, to send the signal to them so they could feel it. And then bring attention back to you and think of something about yourself that you are really grateful for. Maybe it's something you're really good at. And then take a big breath and broadcast those signals inward. And then go ahead and take either 2 fingers together, or it can be a gentle fist. And we're just going to tap on the center of our chest right here. Just tapping. The cool thing about tuning into our heart space is that our heart and our thymus gland are intimately connected. And our thymus gland is the gland that's in charge of our immunity. It's the gland that sends the soldiers into our bloodstream to fight off any bacteria or infection. And so tuning into your heart, tuning into feelings of gratitude, tapping on your chest, you're boosting your immunity and boosting your body's ability to heal. Take a big breath into your belly, fill your ribs, fill your heart, and a slow exhale as you slow down the tapping. Bring your palms together, hands at the heart. Lift your heart to meet your thumbnails. Allow the corners of the mouth to curl up to the ears. Tell yourself, thank you for showing up today. Thank you for taking this time just for you. Take one more big breath just to soak it all in. And a big exhale as you broadcast that signal. Thank you so much for sharing your time and sharing your practice with me. And from my heart to yours, namaste.